Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Dear students, my name R.S. Goswami from KGK Higher Secondary School. Today I am going to teach economics of standard 12th, and the chapter 2, and the name of the chapter is indicators of growth and development. Now the topic is economic growth and development. Normally people think growth and development both are same. Economic development and economic growth both are same. But in economics, both the terms are different. Economic growth and economic development both are not same, but both are different. Now we see one by one what is economic growth and what is economic development. Now see economic growth. Now the meaning of economic growth means economic growth refers to growth rate of national income. Growth rate of national income. That means what is national income? National income is the monetary value of goods and services produced by man-made resources and natural resources of a country in a 1 year. Once again, national income is what? National income means monetary value of total productions of goods and services with the help of natural resources and man-made resources of a country in 1 year. So here we produce goods and services in three fields. One is agriculture field, second is industrial field, and third is service sector. So here in these three sectors we produce goods and services, and the monetary value of those goods and services is known as national income. And economic growth refers the growth rate of national income. So if national income increase, we can say economic growth increase. So here once again, national income will include all types of production, that is all the goods and services. Services like transportation, communication, education, health, insurance, all types of services we include here. And the monetary value of all the goods and services, that is known as national income. And if your national income increase, then we can say economic growth increase. But here are some limitations of economic growth, and that is only quantitative changes considered in growth. Only quantitative changes considered in economic growth. Here we think about the quantity, not quality. How much production is there? Production increase, economic growth increase. So here only consider quantitative changes. Production in bulk quantity. Here we do not consider quality of goods. So this is the limitation of economic growth. Second one, increase only national income and per capita income, but ignore institutional and psychological factors. In economic growth, we consider only two things: increase in national income and increase in per capita income. You know what is national income? Now what is per capita income? Per capita income means total national income of a country is divided by total population of a country is known as per capita income. And in economic growth, only two things. One is national income and other is per capita income considered, not the psychological factors or institutional factors considered. But for the growth, all the factors must be contemplated in our things. So here third one is the concept of economic growth is a narrow. Why? Because consider only the two things. One is increase in national income and second is per capita income. So the thought of economic growth is narrow. Now the next one, not gives true picture of welfare. That means economic growth does not gives true picture of welfare. That means if your income increase, then we can't say economic growth is also there, because suppose your income increase, but by that income you can purchase your luxurious demand. Here you ignore your basic requirement. Same way, suppose national income of a country increase, but the government spends that income to purchase arms and ammunition, fighter planes or tank or whatever. So the benefit of national income do not go to people. So here no doubt income increase, but by using that income you purchase arms and ammunition, some project. So here we can't say your national income increase, per capita income increase, then your welfare also increase. We can't say. So these are the limitations of economic growth. Now economic development. What is economic development? Economic development means the process of multi-dimensional development. Once again, economic development is a multi-dimensional development. So here, multi-dimensional, here not 1, 2, 3 or 4, but multiple development. So according to an economist, development is a multi-dimensional process. Here we include all the aspects, all the factors which are affecting economic. So here, economic development is a multi-dimensional process. Here, national income increase, per capita income increase, standard of living increase, psychological development is there, institutional development is there. So here, all the factors, development is in development or economic development. Now we see here characteristics of the economic development. First one, continuous process. So economic development is a continuous process. That means increasing the national income, increasing the per capita income, standard of living, psychological development, institutional development, social development. All the development are continuous. Suppose in agriculture, production increase, industries, production increase, the development of service sector, not one time, but production of agriculture, industries and service sector continue. And that's why we can say economic development is a continuous process. Second one, in economic development, both things, quantitative and qualitative changes we consider. In economic growth, only we consider quantitative. But in economic development, both the things, quantitative as well as qualitative changes we consider. Here, increase in total production as well as quality improvement. We get high quality product. So in economic development, both the things we consider, and both are, the first one, quality as well as quantity. If only quantity increase but we can't maintain the quality, then we can't say there is economic development. So here, quantitative and qualitative changes considered in economic development. After that, change in demand. Now, qualitative changes, that means total production of a country increase. If the total production increase, that means the opportunity of employment increase. If employment increase, then the income of the people increase. If the income increase, purchasing power increase, and purchasing power increase, that means demand increase. So in economic development, because of increase in production, opportunity of employment increase, then purchasing power increase and demand increase. So here, change in demand. Afterward, labor become more dynamic. In economic development, there is a development of all three factors: agriculture, industries and service sector. Service like education and health. And because of high income, standard of living of the people increase. So one side, standard of living increase, that means all the primary requirements are satisfied by the people. Then education facility, then the health facilities, and because of that, physically and mentally development of the people. That means people become strong mentally and physically, so they can work more efficiently. So here, labor become more dynamic because of education, because of health facility, because of more income, they can satisfy their primary requirement. So they can work more efficiently. Their knowledge increase, their capacity of work increase. So this way, the capacity of the labor increase because of economic development. After that, increase capital formation. In standard 11, you have already learnt 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. So your labor and then capital. So here, capacity to increase or create the capital increase because of economic development. Because of economic development, all 3 factors develop: agriculture, industries and service sector. And because of that, income of the people increase. And when the income increase, saving also increase. If the saving increase, then capital increase. Because of increase in the total production, the demand of capital increase. New technology, new machinery, more investment. And because of that, because of development, increase capital formation. And afterward, change in technology. If you want to increase your total production, then you must be used technology. So after independence in India, more development in industrial sector and service sector because of science and technology. Because of liberalization, globalization and privatization, we can easily import technology. And earlier, those goods we imported, now we exported because of economic development. Because of development, the science and technology developed in our country. And that's why earlier the goods which were imported, now we exported. So these are the characteristics of economic development. Once again, continuous process, quantitative and qualitative changes, changes in demand, then labor become more dynamic, increase capital formation and change in technology. Thank you, students.